Good afternoon, and thank you so much for joining me for this WNCT Now digital news update. I'm Emily Severidge, live in the WNCT digital studio. Let's go ahead and get right into it. Vaccinations for COVID-19 are now open to Group 4 here in North Carolina. There are nearly 3 million people in Group 4, which consists of adults aged 16 to 64 years old at high risk for exposure and increased risk of severe illness. The homeless and incarcerated persons who have yet to be vaccinated are now also included. Pharmacies across the state are also getting new shipments of vaccine doses this week. Health officials say if you're part of Group 4 and are looking to get vaccinated, you might have better luck with smaller nearby counties that hold mass vaccination events and sometimes have shorter lines. A woman in Florida has given birth to the first baby to be born with COVID-19 antibodies. The unidentified baby girl was born in late June in Palm Beach County. She was born with COVID antibodies after her mother, a frontline healthcare worker, was given the COVID-19 vaccine at 36 weeks pregnant. Doctors have seen similar results happen with other vaccines given during pregnancy. Studies are being done worldwide, finding that pregnant women who are vaccinated against the virus could pass it along that protection to their babies. Further studies do need to be done to determine how long that protection will last and whether or not these newborns are still at risk for the virus. Sticking with COVID-19 headlines, a new vaccine is set to hold clinical trials at Duke University here in North Carolina.
179 people are currently enrolled in a phase 3 clinical trial at Duke University for ASTRAZENECA's COVID-19 vaccine candidate, including Donna Benjamin.
If a drug had made it as far as it had, I was happy to give it a go.
Donna received her first dose in February and her second weeks later, but says she had no side effects.
I felt nothing. My arm wasn't, I was really disappointed because I was hoping, I'm like, oh, my mom's 91 years old, so I was really hoping to get vaccinated.
Assuming she had the placebo, she signed up to get vaccinated for her job as a substitute teacher.
Orange County, I've been on their wait list for months.
So when she got an appointment Tuesday for the Moderna vaccine, she called the trial coordinator, who unblinded her, telling her she did get the AstraZeneca vaccine.
I was absolutely shocked.
This week, several European countries suspended use of the vaccine over concerns about blood clots.
Unfortunately, we're in a time where we're really trying to balance, safety and speed of getting this thing out of here so we can kind of get into and out of this pandemic.
According to the drug maker, of the 17 million people in the UK and Europe who've received the vaccine, less than 40 developed blood clots, and it's unclear if the vaccine caused them.
There's a lot of things that could cause that. Was it really due to the vaccine? And that's where experts really have to weigh in and tease out the data to say, gosh, we can't explain it any other way other than the vaccine.
As for Donna,
I have zero fear about that.
She says she trusts the science and the process.
Your
The
St.
CDC
Patrick's
is
Day weather
exploring new
forecast
research
and
that shows
6 feet
schools can
distancing may
reopen
not be
safely for
necessary
in-person
students
learning
anymore,
as long as
according
children
to the CDC.
maintain 3
That
feet
more
of
coming
distance
up after
between
this
them
short break.
and wear a mask.
Severe weather can make life difficult, especially here in the East. Dropping temperatures, school closings, freezing rain, ice and snow.
Gusty winds over 20 miles an hour.
A freezing fog advisory is in effect.
Chief Meteorologist Jerry Jackson and his team of weather experts keep you ahead of any storm.
And this rain shield continues to pump in.
Storm Team 9, keeping you safe in severe weather. In the WNCT digital studio is online for you. Live afternoon news updates.
Continuing to track COVID-19 cases.
Don't forget the positive news with Feel Good Friday.
How about we break out some dance moves to kick off your weekend? Remember to see the good in each day.
And if you're looking for your next eatery, Digital Dining has you covered.
Tonight we're visiting Cucina La Mantilla. We visit Blend in Jacksonville. We're visiting La Cocina del Colqui.
These and more on WNCT Now under the live stream tab.
Thanks so much for joining me. If you're just tuning in, I'm Emily Severidge, live in the WNCT digital studio, bringing you some afternoon updates. WNCT is bringing you live streamed updates every Monday through Friday at 1:30 p.m. and 4 o'clock p.m. to bring you the latest and up-to-date news before our nightly newscasts. A Georgia man is being accused of killing 8 people at 2 massage parlors in the Atlanta area. 21-year-old Robert Long told Atlanta police that his act was not racially motivated, but that he has potentially a sex addiction which caused him to commit the shootings. Officials are still investigating the possibility of a hate crime because 6 of the victims were Asian and 7 were women. 4 of the 8 victims did die from their injuries. Investigators believed Long frequented these places in the past and may have been lashing out. Long is expected to be arraigned on Thursday. Now, as you can see, I had to break out my little St. Patrick's Day hat here. I got my green on. So let's get right into some weather for your St. Patrick's Day. We can expect it to be a chilly but steady day of weather, but tomorrow we can expect to see some severe weather. Storm Team 9 meteorologist Alex Wassilenko has that St. Patrick's Day forecast for us.
Happy St. Patrick's Day, everybody. I'm your Storm Team 9 meteorologist, Alex Wassilenko, reporting from the WNCT studios in the Storm Team 9 Weather Center. The rest of your St. Patrick's Day will feature some peaks of sunshine, warm temperatures in the 60s, and also much drier weather for the afternoon and early evening. Now that's out of the way, let's talk about Thursday. Thursday is going to get very hairy. Your digital forecast update today features that weather alert day for Thursday, as we have gone from an enhanced risk for severe weather on Thursday issued yesterday to now a moderate risk for severe weather on Thursday as issued this morning. That is a now 4 out of 5 on the severe weather scale. Strong to severe storms will be likely Thursday afternoon and evening, along with a few isolated, very strong tornadoes. It's going to be a very active day in the east. There's that enhanced to moderate risk all across eastern North Carolina and the Tar Heel State. It means that widespread severe storms will be likely along with those isolated strong tornadoes. Any one storm could produce heavy rain, large hail, and also damaging winds in excess of 75 miles per hour. This is how your Thursday starts off. Pretty quiet, with just isolated showers and mild temperatures in the 50s and 60s. By late Thursday afternoon and into the evening, showers and storms begin to fire up, severe in nature. They'll continue to crisscross eastern North Carolina by the early evening, heading towards the coast late Thursday night, and then eventually out to sea by early Friday morning. But to enter by Friday morning will be one last bout of rain as a secondary cold front blows through, with much colder temperatures by Friday afternoon. As we enter our severe weather threat for tomorrow, be sure you have more than one way to receive severe weather alerts, warnings, and watches. One of those ways could be downloading your free Storm Team 9 weather app. Over the next several days, conditions only get better, especially heading into the weekend. Yes, it's going to be cool but quiet. We'll call it partly sunny for the first day of spring on Saturday, but it's going to be cool with temperatures in the upper 40s to low 50s inland, with 50s along the coast. Along the coast, you'll notice those rain chances get extended through the weekend and early next week. Model data is a little unsure about a coastal area of low pressure moving and sitting and spinning. In fact, not moving all that much over the next few days from Saturday, Sunday, Monday into Tuesday. At the very least, we'll keep extra cloud cover in the forecast through that 4-day stretch, along with just a minimal chance of a rain shower or two. Make it a happy St. Patrick's Day, everybody. I'm your Storm Team 9 meteorologist, Alex Wassilenko.
Students at a Syracuse, New York elementary school have a lot to smile about this week. Every single one of them got a free pair of sneakers, all thanks to Dick's Sporting Goods. More than 600 students from Franklin Elementary School got a brand new pair of sneakers. The giveaway was made possible by Kim Myers, whose father founded the sporting company. Back in December, the company donated a pair of new shoes to students at another pre-K through 8th grade school. Plenty of smiles to go around. Speaking of schools, the CDC is now looking into whether students can be seated closer together in the classroom. New evidence is showing that it may be safer for students to sit 3 feet apart instead of the previously recommended 6 feet. News Nation's Ashley Ketz is looking into how this could impact schools reopening.
The CDC is exploring new research that shows schools can reopen safely for in-person learning as long as children maintain 3 feet of distance between them and wear a mask. The study is the first to look at 6 versus 3 feet, and it's fueling more debate.
We'd like to think that at some point we can ease off a little bit on some of the safety protocols that we have in place, but that day has not yet arrived.
While schools like this one in Greenville, South Carolina say it's too soon, a pediatric infectious disease specialist with Duke Health offers a different take.
Given the data that we have, I firmly believe that 3 feet with mask is a safe option for schools.
He points out the 6-foot guideline for schools came before the mask mandate. This new study looked at schools in Massachusetts where there was 100% mask wearing. Students and staff had similar infection rates, whether they were 6 or 3 feet apart. CDC Director Dr. Rochelle Walensky is looking at that data carefully.
As soon as we put out our guidance, among the biggest challenges that we were aware of was the fact that schools were having a hard time with the 6-foot guidance. And that, of course, prompted more studies to say, is 6 feet necessary in the context of mask wearing?
The study has the attention of not only the CDC, but superintendents.
3 feet is very much achievable and would allow us to return to normal capacity for in-person instruction. It would be a game changer for our students.
In this suburban Albany school district in New York, students in grades 7 through 12 are on a hybrid schedule.
It's time. A lot of these kids have had major setbacks.
But Teachers Union, New York State United Teachers, argues now is not the time for a change in protocol.
New York schools have been open. You're in mid-March. We have a couple of months left to school. Why mess with something that we know has been keeping students and staff safe?
Well, that's going to wrap up this WNCT Now Afternoon update. I'll be back again at 4 o'clock with another update for you, so be sure to stay tuned for that and enjoy your St. Patrick's Day. I'll see you guys in a little bit. Thanks so much for watching.